Hey, it's usually just checking in today. I wanted to talk about the possibility of seeing Kingdom Hearts 3 at E3. Now, last E3 we saw a trailer, and if you're a Kingdom Hearts fan, you fanboyed out because it's been forever. We've been waiting for almost a decade for a Kingdom Hearts 3, and I guess overall just way to finish up the Xehanort saga. Now, the reason I'm so excited is we're finally getting our next gen Kingdom Hearts experience, and we've been waiting and building up and up and up to this, to the point where this game will be the deciding factor between Xehanort and Sora, whether we like the saga or not. And I don't want to say it's do or die time for Kingdom Hearts because they have a big population, but if they have a shitty ending to all that they built up, just like think about that for a second, it won't be pretty. So first things first, E3, I'm expecting to see a trailer that describes the story, worlds, gameplay, and graphical prowess of the consoles. Now, Kingdom Hearts story, there Kingdom Hearts is weird. They'll give you just enough information that you'll sort of understand what's going on, but you're still mind-fucked at the same time. Hence, Dream Drop Distance, Birth by Sleep, Chain of Memories, Coded, and you see all these trailers and you're like, oh, I think I know what's not going on, and then you play the game and you're like, oh, and you're still mindfucked when you finish the game. When I finished Dream Drop Distance, I was still mindfucked. I played that game 3 times just to finally get a grasp of the importance of it and how that actually pushed the storyline in ahead instead of going back and filling plot holes and stuff like that. So next thing, Worlds. If you don't know already, Disney acquired Star Wars and Marvel. So, we can see a New York City with Iron Man and Spider-Man, and we could be running around with Obi-Wan Kenobi, Luke, Skywalker. I don't know, that just sounds weird to me, but it's all in Tetsuya Nomura's mind. Gameplay wise, this game is hard to judge because the fighting style or the combat style changes in just about every game. I mean, it changed from Kingdom Hearts 1 to 2 to Birth by Sleep to Dream Drop Distance, and it looks like we're ditching the commands again. We're going right back to the traditional fighting style, but that's what we think so far. But then again, Sora's Keyblade also split into guns, so that's another reason to be that much more confused. But that's just Tetsuya Nomura just doing his thing, just keeping us, I guess, just keeping us brought into the game because he's bringing so much innovation. And it's not like when you play these Kingdom Hearts games, you don't get the same rinse and repeat feeling that you get after you play Battlefield or Call of Duty or something like that. It's something new and innovative every time. That's also another reason why I love it, but it's really the story that I love more than anything. Now, another thing that kind of go hand in hand is the graphical prowess and the fact that we're moving on to Blu-ray discs. Now, if you guys don't know, the PS2, Kingdom Hearts 2 was made, and 1 were made on DVD discs, and they had 8 to 10 worlds, I think more, but let's just estimate 8 to 10. And they were pretty filled worlds that were lively and had a good story to most of them. Now, the fact that we're going to Blu-ray discs will have maybe bigger worlds, more side quests. Maybe the world will feel even more alive, and they're going from a 14 gigabyte DVD disc to a 50 gigabyte Blu-ray disc, and you're damn sure that Tetsuya Nomura is gonna fill that shit up to the end with content. I mean, if you play Birth by Sleep, after you beat the game, you can still collect all your commands. You got to get all the abilities because some people are into that. There's online multiplayer, and we might even see a little multiplayer trailer, but I don't think we'll see Kingdom Hearts 3 multiplayer because that'd be kind of weird. But Mirage Arena worked out well, and it was pretty fun. But if you're gonna bring back Mirage Arena, bring back the races, the battles, but please, for the love of God, get rid of the command board. It's just a tedious activity you need to do to get the ultimate weapon in Birth by Sleep, which I didn't enjoy at all. But I did it for the love of the game, and I wanted to get the full experience, and that was part of the game. So yeah. Next thing on the list is we might have confirmation for PC or not. If you guys don't already know, I already made a video about how Kingdom Hearts 3 got confirmed for the PC. But until it comes out of the horse's mouth, Square Enix or, Tetsuya Nomura, then I guess we can't call it legitimate proof. But I have some faith in the website that I got the proof from, and I kind of have a hunch because that'd be a waste of potential. I mean, it's all made on the same architecture, so porting it to PC is not exactly going to be hard. And I mean, regardless, the emulators are already on their way for Xbox One and PS4 because, like I said, same architecture. I mean, it's not hard to do. Now to get into the serious stuff. I'm a little concerned for Kingdom Hearts 3 for one reason. I'm not worried about them rushing out the game because they have taken their time on this game. They have the Birth by Sleep staff and all the regular Kingdom Hearts people working on the game. But this is where my worry comes in. Tetsuya Nomura is juggling two games that kind of look the same with a little bit of different scenery. I mean, Final Fantasy 15 and Kingdom Hearts 3, if you think about it, they look like they have the same combat system, except one of them's more, you can run up walls and stuff, which still looks cool from Final Fantasy's standpoint. But in Kingdom Hearts 3, I hope that he doesn't spend so much time focusing on that it's ultimately going to deteriorate in one game. That's my biggest worry. Like, what if Kingdom Hearts 3 is an amazing game and Final Fantasy 15 is just a buggy? What if it just has a really shitty story? What if the combat is bad, a lot of plot holes, a lot of frame drops? I mean, I'm just a little worried about what can happen to these games. And Square Enix isn't one to have shitty releases, or as far as I know, they don't have buggy releases that they need to patch into infinity. But I mean, that's just my key worry about this Kingdom Hearts game, because it could have, for all we know, it could be the same game, just Final Fantasy 15 with a different story. And the combat of what little we've seen at Kingdom Hearts 3 looks pretty promising, so I'm really looking forward to that. But that's about all that I have to say to you guys. Thanks for watching. You should check it out. Rate, comment, subscribe. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. It's the easiest place to get in contact with me. So what do you guys think about all of this information, whether it's going to be on PC or not, story, worlds, gameplay, graphical prowess, if you think the worlds will be that much bigger, and just all that stuff? So let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. You should check it out. Bye.